What's up, guys? This is Minecraft Matt. Welcome back to another video. Today we are in Scrap Mechanic, which is a cool new game in alpha that is voxel based and lets you create cool contraptions. So let's check it out. I've been playing it quite a lot over the past few weeks and it is definitely awesome. So it lets you build things like cars, hovercrafts, planes, basically anything. So without further ado, I do want to show you guys the basics of the game, and we will build a car together. And probably later on, I'm going to show you guys some of the creations I make. So as you can see, you got an inventory just like Minecraft. Currently, there's only creative mode, which is kind of neat. But basically, yeah, see, you can put a little chair down there, and whoopsies. Yeah, so we're going to make the super basic car so you guys see how it's done. So you can add bearings on the side of things, which is very cool. Lets you place things like wheels. As you can see, this lift is very useful for building stuff. This car won't turn, but that's okay. Who needs a car that turns? So we'll add an engine on the back. Let's go to the wiring tools. You can see you can drag lines between different things. So let's make sure these are both facing forward, and we'll connect that to the driver's seat. And that is actually it. We have a car. Let's try it. I do not have gas in the engine, so you put gas in the engine by right-clicking it and adding some gas. This is way too much gas for this little thing. Let's make it a little bit less. So as you can see, oh geez, we got a working car that does not turn, which is awesome. But you guys can see the awesome potential in this game, and I'm sure most of you actually already know about it. Whee! Whoa, awesome, it just did a 360. So, now that you guys know the basics of how this game works, let's build our base somewhere. Alright guys, so I'm thinking we could build our base around this little cool circle cylinder thing. I mean, it's not little by any means, but it is very cool. So, I think we should maybe turn this into an awesome base. So as you can see, you can build squares of 12 by 12 by just clicking and dragging, which is very neat. Oh no, there's little... That's gonna annoy me. Fix this gap. Oh well. Yeah, I just want to build around this thing so we can actually make a pretty cool looking base. I think that would be awesome. And then we can, build cool garages. We can build pretty much anything in this game, so I think it'll be very fun to try out. We got the grass seeping into our base a little bit, but that's okay. I don't really care too much. I probably should have built the floor higher, but that's okay. It's a decent base floor at least. All right. Yes, I can get in here. Perfect. So, this is a terrible base so far, as you guys know, but that's okay. I think we actually are going to need to make a cool transportation video, not video, but vehicle to get around our world. Because right now we have nothing except that terrible car that doesn't turn. So I think it'd be definitely worth our while to make something useful. So let's go on the ground and do that. And we'll get back to the base probably in another episode, because right now I have no idea what I'm doing at all. Alright, so we're down on the ground here, and let's make an awesome car. So every awesome car starts with an awesome base and a steering console thingy. So we will do that and add a motor to the back, because you need to make sure you can power this thing. Now that we've done that, let's add some cool fancy pipes, because pipes always make things look good in this game, as you guys will find out. So let's see here. Let us make an awesome car. Alright, we do have the motor. Hope I don't put that in. I probably just put that in editing because I am not up to speed on this whole YouTube thing. Alright though, so we have some basic looking arms, I guess you could say. And what I want for this vehicle is for it to start off looking small and then spread out to be more stable. And I'll show you guys what I mean by this as we keep going. But basically that means we are going to add bearings to these four corners here, so these can all rotate separately. And then we're going to get the wheels a little bit farther out from the center of this. All right, so as you can see, we have decentralized the where the wheels will go. So now we're going to add bearings on here, and let us add awesome wheels. I'm going to add some suspension to this to make it a little bit easier on whatever wheels I end up putting in this. So also I need some sort of way to turn this, I think. Did I add a bearing up there? I did. All right, so let's add one more bearing here, which will connect to this, which will connect to the wheel, which I somehow got rid of. So let's put the wheel back. Boom. There we go. We got our first wheel. Let's do this on every other side. All right, we have the general bearing system up and running, which is good. We do need to actually hook all this stuff up, which will take quite a while. So I'm going to hook up these two bearings to the steering wheel so we can make this car turn, which is something the last one did not do. I'm not actually sure like what direction is the correct turning direction, but I guess we'll just guess on that one. Let us add the motor to the steering wheel as well, which means the up and down arrows will work. And I'm going to add the engine on the back wheels so we can get some rear wheel drive. All right, now that we've done that, we are going to get right into the most complicated part of the game, which is the controller. And oops, I just got rid of it. All right, so we're going to add the controller to the back of the car, and what the controller can do is program bearings to be at different angles. So if that makes any sense. So what I'm going to have happen is I'm going to have bearings 1, 2, 3, and 4 rotate at 45 degrees or so. So it so like the car can start out at kind of an X shape, and then also when I need to get it in a garage or something, which we'll build later, it will go completely flat. So these wheels will come back and be here. So you guys will understand once I do it. It'll make a lot more sense. So I'm actually going to take this off the lift so we can see what happens immediately change. So I just hope I do this right. I do not know which direction this goes. Okay, that's right. That's the right direction, which is good. Let's see if we can make that 2 for 2. Oh, yep, we got that right also, which is great. And hopefully it just goes like this, I hope. Please don't screw up. Uh-oh, that is not... that's not right. Okay, that's definitely not the right way. So we have to reverse these last two angles we made. There we go. That looks more like a thin car that you can fit into a garage. Now, we also have to hook this controller up to these bearings. Oh my gosh. Okay, because these bearings are the ones that will keep the wheels in the right way. So as you can see, they're definitely not right now. So we have to fix that. So 5 and 6 have to turn 90 degrees one way or another. So let's just do the good old guessing technique and see if this is correct. Definitely not correct. So let's do it the other way. All right, there we go. Finally, we have that all set, which means we can actually test this thing out. So let's add some gas to the engine and drive it. Now, right now it's only in the collapsed state, but oh no, that's not turning. That's not the right turning. Let's fix that real quick. So I just have to do that. Boop. And we are now on our way. So we have this vehicle. It's not very fast particularly, and it's definitely not very stable at all. It can tip over very easily. So we're going to fix that right now by adding a switch on the side. This switch is going to connect to the controller, which connects to the steering wheel, so we can also change it while we are driving. Now, we are going to rotate these all in opposite directions, and oh my gosh, I don't think this will be right at all. but we have to start somewhere, so... Oh no, this is gonna be awful. Alright, I just set them all at the values, and I don't think they're right, but we'll find out. No, the back ones are actually completely right. The only ones that are not correct is number 3 needs to be different. So we're gonna go to number 3, and we're gonna change it to, oh, that's why. Perfect. Now the car actually is correct, and I got that right on the first try. So now if we drive it now, as you can see, it has a way better stance, and will definitely not tip over as easily. And I will add a little bit more gas in the engine later. But yeah, that's awesome. So now we have a fairly stable car, and the best part is when you press 1 on the keyboard, it is now the thin car we had before. So we can freely change from a big car and a small car. That's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Very short episode today, but definitely do leave a like if you like Scrap Mechanic. I will continue making episodes on it, and yeah, maybe we'll work on the bass next episode. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!